back, friends, colleagues, and enemies. Welcome back to the second half of our episode of Team X, Darkness on the Edge of Town. When we last left our heroes, they were continuing to explore this strange dreamscape that appears to have taken the form of Pinedale. The party has dispatched many gnolls, but has since now become confronted by this mysterious dark-robed figure who apparently Drenmai has some kind of connection to. And he's standing in the middle of this square behind some buildings, like this common area behind a square, and he's firmly planted there, and he says, "We've been expecting you."
Ugh.
Nerds!
I'm going to ask this person,
Mm-hmm.
how long ago was it that you came into my shop? Because I know exactly when it was, if it's the person I'm thinking of.
I'm trying to think now of the...
The DM is currently reconstructing the timeline in his head.
No, I'm just trying to think of... So it would have... believe it was spring, right? Does that remember? Or is it winter? It was the previous winter.
Well, you have me all screwed up because apparently it's winter here, but it was spring,
Yeah,
so...
it's whatever S.A. Wells says it was.
Oh no. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
So he says, "Oh,
Get
it's
wrecked!
it's."
R-E-K-T. Wreck.
He says,
Chat, I want to
Dren-
see those wrecked emotes.
he says, "Drenmai Gemweaver, you have something of ours."
It's done.
He says, "Alas, this was not the job we had asked for. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take the stone back."
Can I say get fucked nicely?
Would you? I mean, like, would Drenmai, like...
Oh, Drenmai would, but I just don't know how Dren
So it's like-
would say it.
So you hear like... "Fin." No, you can't. Grabs two more people. "Fin."
No.
no refunds.
No. When she says, "Can I say get fucked nicely?" and Corbin just goes, "No, you can't." And just runs off. Grabs two
And
more people.
he,
and takes them to
he's
the
holding this halberd, and he just kind of gives like a little motion of his hand, and the gnolls start moving to your position. So I would like you to roll for initiative.
All right. Let's wreck some goddamn gnolls.
Ugh.
You know, I was considering Ranger Fuhugon. Favorite enemy gnoll would be fun.
basket. Hey man, you can always dual class.
True.
15.
Oh, Brian, did just while we're sorting this
Yeah.
out, did you watch the mini table talk we did last week at the end of?
No, I have not had a
Right.
chance to yet.
So at the end,
Unfortunately,
at the end of the little gameplay stuff that we did last week, we had this really we were just chatting with the chat, and Whitefire asked us a very interesting question about what we wanted from the campaign. It was very interesting.
I'll have to go back and watch that. Definitely.
Yeah.
So far, it's been death, mayhem, and murder,
Hey, look, sometimes that's...
and problem solving.
And problem solving.
Yeah, you're gonna take Null as your favorite enemy, and then we will never meet another Null.
No, that's true. That's true.
Because that was the last one.
Face
I
hits.
kid all the
Derek
favorites.
Face hits
Derek
ground
Stick.
is on point with that shit. Like,
All right. So what do we have for initiative, folks?
15.
Oh. Okay.
Hugon also has a 15.
High
So does that? I'm trying to remember if there's a tie there. If it's
it's
Whoever
whoever
has
has
the
the highest
highest dex.
dexterity,
Yes.
Mine's 14.
or if they agree which order they want to do it in.
Mine is also 14, so...
so okay,
What?
Rochambeau for it. Rock
Ready?
paper scissors.
Come on. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, so for the people listening on audio,
I got scissors.
clues through
guess-
scissors, and
As did
as did,
Blind cleric.
Okay, roll
Cleric.
for it. Okay,
All right,
roll
yeah, that's
for it.
fair.
All right.
or
What
you
did
could
you
just
put in?
decide.
No,
Just decide.
it's chaos. I'm
5.
chaos.
Oh, well, wouldn't
12.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
All
all
right,
right,
so-
she wins.
So Hugon. All right, what else do we have here, folks?
I got a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Can't believe I'm about to say this, but does a 19 work for you?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Bob.
Thunuk, what did you get?
It's good.
9.
Okay. Okay. So Corbin, we're at the top of the order here.
Have I finished ferrying the family?
Yeah, the family. You were able to zip them all down, but that kind of expends your ability to move at that super speed.
Yeah. It is vexing, one might say.
Yes.
But now that the families are and the civilians are safe.
Yeah.
Gonna hold action
Okay.
until the gnolls get in melee range.
I mean, they're both within like 15 feet one way, 15 feet the other way.
Yeah, but my melee range is 5 feet.
Ah. Okay.
Like you have to be next to me to. I mean, I could throw a hunk of metal at them. I guess it's been pretty effective so far.
It's been a quality battle rifle shot.
Can you jump from one to the other?
I could, but I'm not sure on this situation yet. Oh, we
Oh.
lost clues.
Oh no!
Which means the overlay is going to go doolally. Which means
Bear with us.
I'm
Wow.
going.
Bear with us, folks.
I'm going to very quickly edit.
As soon as you do it, it's just gonna be back on.
Well, that's not a problem. I can.
Face its ground. Thank you for bringing up Kroll.
He's done
Oh,
it twice now.
yeah, dude.
Twice.
I've been dodging back and forth between screens.
I'm just gonna do a really
That makes me happy.
quick. Just so you guys get the basics. There we go. And I will get rid of that once clues comes back. It's really gashy, but at least you can see what's going on. Oh, she's back.
There she is.
Never
What did
mind.
I tell you?
Aha! All right. And
So
now,
chaotic Nutella has returned.
and now Brian and
Chaotic
clues are in,
Nutella has struck.
and now Brian and clues have switched positions. So I'll-
Clues is the new DM.
No.
Yes! Okay, ready?
No. No.
I am so ready for that.
I might have some character sheets around here. I might have some characters I've rolled up.
Brian, don't bother. They're all gonna die.
That's okay.
They're all gonna die.
This is why I have like 4 or 5 of them on hand.
All right, there we go.
All right.
We are back to the overlay now.
Okay.
It looks like our Zoom stream's being streamed to live Twitch on my screen right now.
Yeah, that's
It
because
is.
I brought up.
You had to move it.
I
Gotcha,
brought
okay.
up the 4 because when
Okay.
clues disconnect, it's a wee bit.
I mess up everything.
Alrighty.
Let's just say the dwarf broke reality again, as Face says.
Yes.
Corbin.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna back off 5 feet. I'm gonna hold my attack action, and I am going to stealth.
So you're just gonna try to hide?
Dwarf.
I'm going to try and stealth so that if someone comes around the corner, they're more likely to attack the large, giant-looking motherfucker than the dwarf.
They're going to attack the darkness.
The light source is on the
Darkness.
other side of me.
I
am
attack the darkness. All right.
So that would be a 22.
For your stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me what the marching order looks like here.
Hugon in front. 100%.
I've been zipping around, so
Right,
I'm
so you're kind of so Corbin's kind of like off hiding.
Yeah.
We've
Like
got
kinda in the shadows.
We've got the
I was
the
off
tank,
to the side.
and then we've got our fast dude zipping around in their backfield, killing motherfuckers. We've got our magical artillery in the back, and then we've got our support. Hey, if you get close to me, you're going to die. Railgun cleric.
Okay. So Hugon, you're standing right in
Oh
front.
yeah, no, it's
All right.
Hugon all day in front.
Which means because you're a polar master, if they come near you, you get to smack them.
Oh, they're gonna die. Yeah, it's gonna be good times.
So the hooded character, the hooded figure, very quickly closes the distance.
Oh,
You almost don't see him start moving. It's almost like there is not there that moment between stillness and action, and that transition. That the transition seems to have been deleted, and he just
Right,
is moving, and he comes rushing up to you, Hugon, to attack.
okay. If he enters my melee range,
Mhm.
I get to attack of opportunity him.
Okay.
He does
So-
have a halberd, but he
so-
still has to enter my melee range.
Yeah, so he's basically on the edge of your melee range because they're using the same. You're using
Right.
the same thing. So I guess go ahead and use your attack of opportunity.
Okay, all right. Oh, Jesus, hit, please. I have a 16.
Yes, that hits.
Yes. Ninja Dwarf up there, Bob. I see it. All right. I have a 12 for damage.
Okay.
Now, let me reference Polearm Master real fast because I don't want to mess this up.
Okay.
Because I think it's just as an addition to my normal attack. I don't know if I have to use a bonus action or not.
Oh, for that second attack?
So when I make an attack action,
Yeah.
and an attack of opportunity uses an attack action, is that correct?
No.
No.
No, it does not. So I
No.
do not get my D4 on this
Yeah.
attack. However, I do 12 points of damage.
Okay. So
However, the cool thing about Polar Master is it's not your reaction. It's literally any time,
Yes.
any creature.
Yes, I
So
did
you can
notice
do it
that.
multiple times in a round.
Yes, I did notice that. Yes.
so
It's
but he's
so
now,
cool.
he's now going to come. He's this thing. You're able to take it gets a shot in at him.
Mhm.
And once he takes the attack on Hugon,
Mhm.
my held action would trigger.
Okay. Well, he's attacking Hugon right now. Does a 13 hit?
It does not. A
Okay.
13 does not hit my AC. 16.
But he swings it around again.
Okay,
and
2
this time-
attacks.
This time he gets a 16.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Hang on. Do-do-do-do-do. So he does. So the first one comes around, and you're able to get out of the way, but it comes around again, and he comes in, and he's able to whack you with the flat of his blade,
Right.
and he gets 4 points of damage.
Ow.
On you.
Not comfortable. I don't like it.
So, but do me a favor. Do a Oh no, there is no save on this. Excuse me.
Oh, well, fantastic.
I thought there was a save on this. Hang on, I got to find my other. This is what I'm looking for. And so he does. There's like this blast of almost. It's not searing heat in the traditional sense. It's
Right,
not
okay.
like, oh, it feels, but there's this almost emptiness to this energy that blasts you when he connects with you.
Understood.
And it does an additional 7 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. That hurts. All right.
Ouchie.
Yeah, a lot of ouchie. So Hugon goes from being like kind of like, haha, I got this shit under control to fuck, I might die.
But Corbin, you said that was your ready to action, right? Was
If he attacks someone.
so I think this would be your opportunity to attack.
All right, so I wanna negotiate with the DM a little bit here.
Okay.
Answer is no. That's bullshit.
Because the way that the monk ability is described
Mhm.
is if I attack,
Mhm.
I get to do a second unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What I would really like to do is with my second unarmed attack,
Mhm.
pull his hood off.
Ooh.
Okay, that'd be fine.
Okay.
That'd be a legit attack roll.
Right. So the idea being, I step out of the shadows behind him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna almost do like the double like U punch kind of thing.
Yes.
One in the back of each knee.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So he comes down to my level, so I can like reach up and pull his hood back.
Right.
Right.
So
And
you're
it-
doing like a. So this is gonna be like the Roddy Piper versus Andre.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The wrestling is strong in this.
That's not a reference that I understood, but I know Andre is very tall. So
So that's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Christ,
Yeah, the first one
Bob.
hits. Yep.
So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna use my quarterstaff.
Okay.
So it's across the back of both knees.
Right. Okay.
That makes more sense rather than punching once in each knee.
Right.
For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Is this your first time using the quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay.
he actually used a weapon. Holy shit.
And now your second attack is gonna be to pull.
And the idea being that like if like banging him in the back of the knees would bring him down a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can like almost push off the quarterstaff
Mm-hmm.
and just grab the back of his hood and pull it back.
Okay, that'd be another attack roll then.
Yep. Trying a different dice this time. 18.
An 18 hits.
So I just pull the hood off.
You really are leveraging all that karma saved up. It's
No.
gorgeous.
It's just when with attack. That was only a 12 on the D20.
I know I'm so pleased.
It's just like
Yeah, your stats are insane.
no, my dex is insane,
It's great.
and
I love it.
unfortunately, being a monk, everything is based off dex.
It's incredible. It's the best.
So
It's
you
what-
you
it's
reach
what-
up and you grab a handful of this hood and you tear it down, and here it reveals this. His head is encased in this steel-looking mask.
What?
It's like a helmet, but almost like formed around
Right.
his face.
That movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, but actually, but even more like that, not like this big clunky thing. Like actually, it's like it looks almost like
it's
sitting, like-
pretty.
Yeah,
like,
So-
it's not, but it's not pretty. It is.
Just
Oh,
out of
okay.
interest, is he from Latveria?
He is not from Latveria.
He's not Doctor Doom.
He is not Doctor Doom.
Okay.
And he's
So,
not Destro.
He is not Destro.
Okay.
who was also from a Balkan state, if I recall correctly,
And played by
No,
Doctor Who.
Destro's from.
and
Destro's
played by Doctor Doom.
So it reveals this this steel-looking mask
Okay.
with this like grotesque, demonic face.
Anything I
pounded
can
into it.
tell about the mask from being a dwarf and being very used to smithing and things like this, is it actually melded to his face or is it a helmet?
You're not entirely sure.
Okay.
You haven't seen craftsmanship of this ilk before.
I like that you used ilk.
Okay.
That's good. This is some Balthazar Gelt shit right now.
So, Drenmai.
Well, let's see. I was off to the side of everyone because I was doing the dancing lights bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Dwarf is right next to him. I guess we're just gonna go with laser attack just so I can have the precision, because I can't really do anything too crazy with dwarf there.
Bring it.
That's true.
I think
This is
Corbin
true.
has yet to take damage.
A, I'm fucking Neo, and B, I know for a fact that there are no rules in D&D 5th edition for missing a ranged attack into combat,
That's also
That's
true.
unless
That's
it's a
true.
fireball.
Yeah, it's not like a area effect.
No.
Kawoomph.
In
Well,
which
my
case, I'd say
laser
bring
is
it on
based off-
anyway, because I'd probably dex save it.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. Wait, we still had 2 gnolls around us.
Yes.
But Metal Face made it here first is the only thing.
Yeah, and he's in direct with dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try. That's my range because I think that's the most I can do. Yeah, without having to. Yep, we're gonna go. We're gonna do laser right to the face.
I love it.
Laser to the
Make it happen.
face.
Laser to the face. I need to roll.
Roll a 20.
I will try.
Save Hugon, please.
I know, poor Hugon.
I mean, like, I don't know about poor Hugon, but like, ow, shit.
Yeah, owie, Hugon. Okay, that would be not quite a 20, but it's an 18.
18 hits.
Yes. Okay. Where's my D10? There it is.
As you do that, a Tarrasque approaches.
Yes, load this.
No!
I see you face
disbelieve
his
the
ground.
Tarrasque.
I see you face his ground. Load the sabos.
That's a 9 to the face.
A 9 to the face. So it hang on a second here. So you get your shot off and it like drills him in the head and it does like one of these and then just comes like right back.
It's
Oh,
like
God
hitting a
damn it.
Terminator in the head with a wrench. It goes.
Yeah. You hit him.
It
There's
hurt.
a little scorch
but
mark right there, but
He felt it. He felt it.
I made his head hot.
you made his head.
His owie is hot.
I don't like it.
Hugon.
Is it my turn again? Oh, very well.
No, it was
Yeah, because I don't
No,
think
no,
I
you
have
just had
any
you had a-
bonus.
No, you're right. I had an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
You are absolutely correct.
Yep.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I can't do my cantrip, right? Because that's.
I
counts as an
attack
action.
him.
Okay.
What's the cantrip you're trying to do?
I'm trying to think of a minor illusion.
Oh,
All right, I roll to attack my first attack because I am grumpy at this creature.
On the
Okay.
grumpy side of things.
On the grumpy side of things, a 7 does not hit.
a 7
However,
does not hit.
I get to roll the 1d4 bludgeoning attack. And a 16. Does that hit?
It does.
Fantastic. I have a 7 on the die. Rather, a 4 on the die with a +3 bonus because of strength for a total of 7.
Okay.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm not using non-Euclidean d4s.
I was able to roll a 7 on a D4. Wait. What?
That's some bullshit. No.
I'm calling bullshit on
I'm
that.
sorry, is that not right?
That's not
Did
how.
I do it wrong?
Oh,
Oh,
this
my-
was the Escher dice. So
Yes. So 7 points of damage with the back end of the halberd.
okay, so you're able to come around and again you hit him right in the head. You're like it's like yeah,
Yeah.
right as it rings off the metal helmet there. Thunuk.
Question
Yeah.
from the chat. How long has it been since the last Knoll fight?
Approximately 15 minutes.
How
Okay.
long is the thing on guidance?
1 minute.
Okay. So there you go,
Even-
chat.
Right. It would be an ability check, not an attack roll or anything like that.
Yeah, but it still could have been like you could have grappled him or...
True.
Yeah.
It turns out I didn't realize this, but it's not a cantrip. I do have Bless, which is like guidance, but for attacks. But it's not a cantrip, so I can't use it. I'm
Well,
not supposed-
perhaps at some point we bless someone.
We can boop someone for blessing.
Boop.
Yep.
Need to boop the blessing.
Peter,
So we
pop
still
off
have-
that shit. Blessed.
So we still have the 2 nulls.
2 nulls and plus this was hooded, now bemasked.
Where are the gnolls headed? Are they
Towards they're converging on your position here.
You
at
may
the-
want to heal Hugon.
Yeah,
I
I
was about
took
to say,
can't?
I took a
Well-
hit.
you also didn't use your movement, so you can move away. So that may be
No, that's no. The Hugon would not move away from a fight.
if you're dying.
I don't know. Hugon's part in life is to die. Like he died. Like his
His job is to hold the line. That's
hold the fucking line, death or
All
no.
right.
Where are you at in respects to potentially dying?
I have 1 hit point left. Meta.
Can I
Okay.
use my cantrip?
Is it a bonus action or is it a?
No, it's an action.
Nah, your action was
I
the
can't.
was your laser.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can get away with it.
No, that would be no. Can I take 3 actions in 1 turn? You know.
No, you can't.
Can I do? No.
Can the Neo heal me?
As
So
I'm saying,
Conan-
I don't think I have anything on hand where even if I used a movement, I could help you. So
It's okay. Look. I mean, like Hugon's a soldier. He's protecting civilians. He's totally comfortable with this. He doesn't like it, but like he's like, oh, well, I guess my entire life has been leading up to this moment.
Oh,
can
So-
I? I'm gonna use the. I just want to.
Well, hold on. Is it Thunuk's turn?
It is
Yes.
Phoenix's turn.
Okay, so then Thunuk does stuff.
It's
Uh,
does stuff.
Does the things.
I need to put these people down.
I've already put all
Yeah, he
the
already took
people
care of that.
That's
All
right.
the
you-
people
even the
are-
people
in
on
a
me.
cellar.
The people-
That's right.
Ugh.
In that case, is there a large crate or barrel? Got back into that. That I can throw at someone,
Ooh.
Yeah, next to you. Yeah, you could find
I
like
will-
a barrel.
like a nice heavy one that I can Donkey Kong at someone.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's some racial
Yeah, you
giant
check 'em
shit
out.
there. I like it.
Check them out. Yeah, wait. Which ones has the best balance?
Heft, balance,
Has
crate has
have the
sharp
good-
edges.
Which one
barrel
would have like the best roll off the fingers? And they get that spiral.
Just football it. Get that spiral.
I love it. I love it.
I am going to grab a heavier
Okay.
object, and I'm going to chuck it at one of the gnolls.
I love
Oh.
it.
Okay. That would be a dexterity check.
Oh shit! This is gonna go well. I should have probably done something else. Yeah. It's a 9.
So it goes wide.
Mm-hmm.
What was in the
Um,
barrel?
As it hits,
Lard.
it glances off the side of the building and like hits the ground. Salted herring.
Oh, okay.
Oh, stinky fish.
Not,
Does that
not
make
quite,
difficult
well,
terrain?
no, hang on. Not quite surstroming,
Yeah.
but close.
But close.
Okay.
Are,
to do, like,
are the
open it and
tails
it
bound
explodes.
together in any way?
Are the what?
Like, because you know how you have, like, sometimes you have, like, when they hang fish to smoke or whatever, they
Mhm.
bundle the tails together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that
No, this was just a barrel filled with salted herring in its own brine.
all right.
So it's not quite surstroming, but it's close.
Right. Okay.
Wouldn't that make where it landed difficult terrain for anyone coming after us?
Very
from
slippery.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
slippery.
behind the
Very
knolls. You have to-
Ah.
yes.
Damn.
So, and you have to do a Constitution saving throw as you walk through it, or not to vomit.
Hey, well,
Ew.
Hugon is essentially Germanic. He loves it.
I don't
He
think
gets-
everyone who actually loves surstroming.
He gets
it would
temporary
make
hit
it there.
points.
So, all right. So, are you taking any other kind of bonus action or any kind of movement?
I'm going to move towards Hugon,
Mm-hmm.
seeing as how he looks pretty bad and on the verge of death.
Mm-hmm.
He's opened up from chaps to knave, essentially.
And He may need my assistance in that manner. Yeah.
In a big way.
So okay, go ahead.
So that's all I'm doing. I'm moving closer to him.
Okay.
All right.
And I can't really do much in the way of anything else.
So now it is the gnolls. So snarling and slathering, just drool, like this fetid drool just pouring out of their mouths, have set their eyes upon you, Corbin,
Oh, that's gonna
and have decided that you are the prey which they desire. They feel like you've been tenderized.
yes, yes.
So
Open hand, Wing
they
Chun them.
converge on your position. Ooh, hang on. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. And then we'll see what the other one's going to do here. No, that does not hit. I'm guessing a 10 does not hit you.
No.
Okay. So, wait.
Is Corbin actually going to take damage?
Probably.
Well, he'll take some.
Well, I know, but like this is a momentous occasion.
I don't know if I have enough dice for this. So, all right. So that does 6 points of damage.
Okay.
So, as they converge, and one is able to lunge in with the spear, and is able to catch you. Guessing a 6 is a pretty solid blow. It's
about half my health.
Yeah, so they got to go in. The other one though, you're able to, even though you've taken one spear like right kind of like in the side, like in the rib cage there, you're able to like sort of like, kind of duck underneath the other one, but like flat palm it and redirect it away.
Okay.
So
now one of the gnolls is hurt, right?
No, none of the gnolls have been attacked.
Well, who did she shoot?
She shot metal.
I shot hooded dude.
Okay.
Face.
Laser
Metal
face.
face. And so Corbin is a hang on. Is a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Because you hear the whistle of a crossbow dart.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to use deflect missiles.
Oh, I know.
Oh no, wait,
I
no
know
what?
it's coming.
You hear the sound of a crossbow bolt zooming in, closing in on your position. And then the way, if I remember this works, is you roll, I forget which die, but it's to mitigate the damage. And if you,
Is it D10?
it might be. And then if you,
No, I'm not, because I don't get that to 3rd level.
oh, okay.
Oh no!
Uh oh.
Oh, ballsack.
Yeah.
Ugh.
3 damage.
Okay.
Shit.
That could be worse.
And you
he's
look up
faking.
and you see another dark hooded figure up on one of the rooftops. Who was just that's where the bolt had come from. They're sitting there like they got like one leg, like 1 foot up on the edge of like the roof, and did one of the shots, came down and sunk itself
Huh.
deep
Okay.
into your flesh,
I don't like this.
into your precious flesh. But Corbin, 'tis your turn.
All right. So I've got masked hooded halberd dude. Well, masked halberd dude behind me. 2 gnolls. one
Formerly
gnoll-
known, the dude formerly known as masked halberd dude.
He's still masked, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just not on.
He's
masked.
formerly known as Hooded.
Oh.
All right. I have a little bit of metagame knowledge, which means I know he acts next. The two people with any amount of health at all in the party are on 1 and 2 hit points, respectively. Right. I've had about enough of this bullshit.
Dwarf mode on.
Neo, go Neo.
Flame on.
And he just goes
So-
Super Saiyan.
I have,
The beard turns glowing yellow.
I love it. I
Right.
love it.
long story short, I want to hit 2 motherfuckers with another motherfucker.
I love it. Make it happen. Make it happen.
So the idea being,
Right.
I hit the dude in the back of the knee, so he'd gone down to his knees, right?
Right.
So I could
Yeah.
pull his hood down.
Right.
2 gnolls appeared behind me.
Right.
I'm going to spin the quarterstaff around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring it around his waist at the front.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grabbing one side. I'm grabbing the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to German suplex him
Yes.
on top of both of the gnolls.
Okay.
No, that is absolutely brilliant. Make it happen.
So is this all going on the downstairs? Or are you throwing him up onto
No,
where the
I've
guy
got
that's-
2 gnolls. I've got 2 gnolls behind me and him in front of me, and then there's the dude up top.
Okay, so who are you all hitting in this melee?
I am getting the
He's
halberd
gonna
dude.
grapple. He's gonna
I'm
grapple.
gonna suplex halberd dude onto the 2 gnolls.
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
For my first attack.
So this would be just a straight up strength check then, yeah? For a grapple.
It's technically an attack because I am actively using him.
Well, no, that would be the second part.
Okay,
Not
so
the second attack. Just so the first part is grapple. The actual attack.
so it would be a post strength check.
Yeah.
So I rolled 19 on that total.
Oof. Gross.
He did not beat that.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll my
This would
attack.
be your attack. Yeah.
20. You rolled a 20, didn't you?
You 20.
You son
my
of
God.
a bitch.
There he
Oh my
goes.
Ah! Bwah, 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 bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah.
We gotta send him some new dice here.
Let's exchange
gra-
dice,
gra-
Joey.
Raz, grapple is an action, but the grapple I'm doing is using him to attack the gnolls. I'm basically German suplexing him on top of other people.
And it's also going back to rule 0. If it's sufficiently awesome, the DM will allow it.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically. Is it cool? Okay, it passes.
Yeah, it's like
I'm taking this motherfucker to Suplex City.
I love it. I love it.
Now, how
I
do you
need
want
you
to?
to-
How do I calculate damage of?
I'm gonna say this is gonna be the same as like unarmed bludgeoning damage. So I'm guessing a D4
So for
would
me,
be
it will be D6
a D6.
because
Okay.
I'm a monk.
Yeah, he's really kind of strong.
Right.
Strong.
Strunk. He's the strunk monk.
So
Is strong monk.
each of the gnolls take 11 damage.
What the fuck, Bob?
Wow.
No, wait, I critted.
That's right.
That's true. You did crit.
Each
so.
of the gnolls. Each of the gnolls takes 16.
Okay.
And so does the dude I'm suplexing.
Well, it was nice knowing those gnolls.
Boom!
Boom.
So
Just
you
boom.
hear-
Okay, can we get something like that?
Bob,
We
pause.
need the crater action.
Pause.
You
Time out. What's the soundtrack to this move?
No,
know? Oh.
Right, so what happens is like I've been stabbed like through the shoulder with the spear, right?
Alright.
and you just hear thum thum, thum thum, thum thum, crack, crack. And then there's like this whirl, and the two gnolls have to duck under the spinning quarterstaff. As it comes round, it grabs the dude, and you just hear, "Fuck you, you fucking cock muppet!" Bang!
He brought it out.
And just for your second action, it's just
No. For my second action, the dude with the halberd that's on the floor,
yeah.
I'm just stamping on his fucking head.
Eh.
Like, coup de grace this motherfucker.
At which point, you're actually very impressed with the craftsmanship of this helmet. In fact, that it maintains its shape. It's very well made.
So that's 24 to hit. I have my second
inanimate
unarmed attack,
object.
remember?
Inanimate object. Well, when you did the suplex.
Oh, you did use... Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
When you did the suplex, you heard this cracking noise. Again, kind of like the chiropractor, but in reverse. Exactly what
Imagine
you
a
don't
dark chiropractor.
Imagine if you like dark chiropractor that goes just a hair too far. They crack the neck.
Steven Seagal, chiropractor. Steven Seagal, chiropractor.
Oh God.
So
We have the Shadow Wolves.
So there are just this mess, this pile of broken bodies laying there.
And then I would like to use my movement action
Okay.
to get out of line of sight of the archer.
Okay, so you do this and you zip around and you get undercover, you get behind cover here.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Corbin.
No. The archer's going to do that.
Fair.
Fuck. Now,
Red
just so I've read the situation right.
Yeah.
Both the gnolls and halberd guy are dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm getting the fuck out of line of sight.
So, Dread My Gemweaver.
Can we just add area of effect rules to Bob's attacks? Just because his shit does splash damage, he punches a motherfucker and his bone shards go flying everywhere and killing motherfuckers.
That right there is why I like descriptive combat.
It's the best.
Instead of someone's going, "I'm going to roll to attack now." Oh, I rolled
I attacked
a
the
13.
I hit him. No, fuck that guy. I tear off his top jaw.
I'm
Dead
gonna
by Dragons.
suplex
Dungeons
a
and Dragons.
motherfucker into two other motherfuckers. Like,
What was it? Dr. Ninja was like, you can beat an alligator to death with another alligator, but it's usually not a good time investment.
yeah. But yeah, that's the end of my turn.
So,
Who's still alive? The archer?
The archer.
The archer.
Dark.
Drop
He's-
the
he's-
biggest fucking spell you have on him.
Fuck
Just
that
wait.
dude.
Just wait.
I want to
So
see you
he's
blow
across-
someone the fuck up with a magical nuclear weapon.
He's across the way, right? On a roof.
yeah, on a roof, yep. Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm coughing.
I want to laser bolt the roof because I can set it
Oh.
on fire.
Oh.
I want to blow up the building.
No, do it. Do it.
Is the building with those civilians in it?
No,
No,
different
it's
building.
across the way.
This
Okay,
is the
fair.
next
Across-
step. Look,
So
this
They're
is
next
the
to
next,
us.
She doesn't know if there's civilians in there.
on the sliding
I don't
continuum
It's
of
care.
plausible deniability.
like on the sliding continuum of buildings acceptable to destroy. This falls on the right side in the destroy zone.
Yeah,
So-
people. This chaos has been going on long enough. I'm assuming lots of people have been evacuating, so I want to blow up the building.
Okay.
So basically, I'm rolling against the building.
I'm pretty sure you're going to hit the building.
It has AC
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I got an 18 anyways.
Yeah.
So,
The only way you did it, you hit a 1, and it's like, so you missed the building.
Load the Moab lasers.
and I got a 10 on the D10, so I have full power laser going
Okay.
straight
No.
at
Oh.
the roof.
Okay. How many of you watched Gundam Wing as children? None. Okay.
As an adult, that's when it
Then
came out for me.
This reference will make no sense. I apologize.
Is that one of them animes?
Yes,
Yes.
it is
Yes,
one
it
of them animes.
Okay.
What from Japan and all.
So you just basically, it's like, it starts off at your lantern. It's like kind of like this wide, like kind of bright, shining cone, and then and here it goes.
Yeah,
As it
it's
comes in,
just
it
me
narrows.
coming in, and
Yeah.
I'm getting way too pissed off that I've seen everyone go down, and I'm just gonna right at the roof.
I see this looking like the wave motion cannon from Battle
Yeah,
Yamato.
If you
Just
you can
where
go
it's like you can see
Super
like
Saiyan with the
and
Kamehameha, and it's gonna go.
the Kamehameha wave. Excellent. I like it. So Kamehameha.
I'm gonna go Kamehameha
Did
at the
you
building.
do the stance motion too?
Yeah, because I'm coming.
Or do you just slam the
Ah,
slam the staff into the
No, 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 no.
ground?
Wait. If you do a Kamehameha,
No.
we're still going to be here in like 4 months.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use. Oh no.
that's
This is literally it's on. The,
Kamehameha would only be like 3 months.
yeah, it's at the edge of the quarterstaff, so it's coming like back and going
Right.
whoa
Okay.
right
love
at it.
You
And so
basically
how
slam
much-
the staff down like
how much
Indiana
damage
Jones.
does that do?
Well, if it's a D10,
Yeah.
so and I rolled a 10.
Okay. So
Full power damage
does
at the
this have
building.
like an area effect when it hits, or
It just says that if it's a flammable object, it ignites.
okay? So this thing hits the edge of the building and just flames immediately erupt along the entire top edge of this roof. And this building is now it is on fire.
Yeah, because it's still laser beam, so I'm still putting a hole through something.
Yeah,
But it's on fire.
right.
You
is
Spartan
That's why I
lasered
was-
the building.
Yeah, that's why I aimed for the roof, so that way I could possibly put a hole somewhere under him, and then everything's on fire.
So
I
it's
like it.
definitely on fire. Thunuk.
And you can decide how fire damage happens.
Usually
Hmm.
happens at the top of a round.
I didn't have much luck throwing that barrel. I'm not going to have much luck throwing anything at this dude. So
You could try suplexing the building,
Yeah,
Do
it's gonna be.
Done,
because that's my next move.
okay, all right. Now I'm gonna show my youth here. What is the game where you play the mayor who is also a fighter?
Final fight.
Oh, Final
Final
Fight.
fight. Thank you. I'm sorry. I played
Hagar.
Child. Hagar.
Mike
Thank you.
Hagar, respect the pipe.
Hey, listen. I respect Hagar. I played it as a child, but I don't remember the name. Hagar the building. Pick that building up.
I'm not sure that I can, but I do have a cantrip that lights shit on fire.
Okay.
We
I
want to make
love
this
it.
building
Make
more
Or
on fire.
More on fire. Well, specifically, it makes
Could-
people on fire.
I was gonna say
Ah.
you could make the dude's cloak on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, see, I couldn't because my limitations are I can't set anything that's wearable on fire. It has to be object.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or
Okay.
take 1d8 radiant damage.
Right.
Love it.
Yes.
Like it.
I love it.
Alright.
So are we doing that? So what's
Yes.
what is your
Sacred Flame.
so
What
what
is-
is the say what does he need to hit or
8 plus wisdom plus proficiency modifier.
It's 2 for clerics.
Let's see, wait. Proficiency, wisdom, and a roll?
And 8.
And 8.
And-
8.
Well, this isn't automatic hit. I do a
Yeah, no. But, no.
Yeah,
You don't roll the hit on this one. They have to save.
yeah.
Oh,
Your spell automatically succeeds. It's a target now has
oh, neat.
it's
I
incumbent
like
upon
this even
them.
more now.
So
what
they need
spell is it? What spell?
so it's probably
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
so you have so you're probably what's the save number then?
What's your wisdom
Uh,
modifier?
So wisdom plus proficiency is 5.
So it would be 13.
13. Okay. And is the dexterity save he needs to make?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
He makes it.
Ooh.
Damn.
So he's able to retreat, or I say the figure is able to retreat back through the smoke and the fire and the snow, and is able to retreat back through the roof and is able to move out of the range of your attack spell there.
Wow, man. I'm sad that he didn't save. That's a hell of a spell.
Well, the range is 60, but so I can probably cast it again later.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, he's disappeared.
Yeah, and it's still on fire, so
Yeah.
he's got to
Oh,
be up
he's
there somewhere.
disappeared. Yeah.
So
So we can we still see this figure?
no, he's actually the figure is retreated back on the roof, like retreated back. So now they're out of your line of sight.
On the other side of
Well, he
people.
was out of my
Yeah.
line of sight anyway because I was hiding behind a fucking building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but if you were to
Yeah.
stand out there, he was like beyond. Yeah.
All right, so DM, is combat over?
For the moment, yes.
Okay.
Are we out of initiative order?
We're out of initiative. Yes.
Okay, well, Hugon collapses to one knee. And
Ow!
now, Meta, was this necrotic damage that he took?
No.
Okay, it was
No.
not. It was just, there was something
It was
about.
flavor.
Okay,
It was almost like dark radiant damage.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so almost like negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, so not only is Hugon bleeding, but he's very, very pale, and like the veins on his body are almost outlined in black.
Can I medicine him some hit points?
Hit points, no, but you can staunch any bleeding.
Let's do that.
I imagine that he's bleeding pretty heavily.
Yeah. So you're able to I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just medicining him some. That's rolled a 21.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're able to staunch the bleeding and you know, like Corbin, he does, you know, one of the one of those, you know, just yeah, exactly.
Give it the
you know, just,
I give it the Kylo Ren.
yeah, exactly.
Punch,
yeah.
punch the wound, heal it with punches.
You know, just
I
kind of like
A focusing pain.
I
Yeah.
would like to spend my hit dice.
I forgot
Okay.
those things exist.
yeah.
Actually, I would as well. I have second wind. I believe I can do that once per day.
You could
Yeah.
you could have done that during combat as well.
True, I could have.
While they're doing that, I want to.
Can I give my hit dice to someone else to use? 'Cause
I am back to full health.
Brian, I
Yeah.
may roll 1d10 plus my fighter level to regain hit points.
So it'd be whatever 1d10 plus.
You want to save that for while you're in combat. You might as well spend your hit dice right now.
Spend a hit die. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Is it hit die plus con or is it
Yes.
straight hit?
Hit
Okay.
dice plus con.
I will spend my hit die now and I'll save my second win. So, hwah! I have a 9 on the dice plus my con, which I believe is 2.
Pretty good. 11.
So 11.
While
So I'm back to
everyone-
full health.
Just to
while
confirm,
everyone's healing.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
do I need to take a long rest to get back spell slots?
Yes.
All right. That was what I was afraid of. I used all my spell slots on that first null fight.
That is okay.
Can you
Um,
guess what I'm gonna say?
No.
No.
Should rest.
I'm gonna loot the bodies.
Oh,
Good point.
Well,
We haven't
I
been
was
doing
gonna
any of
say,
that.
while you guys were all healing, I want to go over to the mask guy with Rozzy, and I want to see if he can chomp away at the mask so I can see what's under there.
So when you're tinkering with things, what do you think? What skill do you think that would be?
Well, for Rozzy, it'd probably just be
It.
what?
The way that tinkering usually works is you have a set of tools. You
I do
agree.
have tools.
You agree on a stat with the DM beforehand, and whenever you want to tinker, you make a skill check using the stat and proficiency modifier. So it's just like
Well,
another
we
skill.
we can discuss that right now. Which stat do you think would this be? A dexterity? Would it be a wisdom?
For Rozzy, it'd be a strength one because he's made out of metal. So I'm thinking that strength would be essentially what he's focused for.
Okay. And what would your, like I said, your tinkering skill be? Do you think?
To actually execute the tinkering, it's probably dex. But she would probably have to draw up plans first, which would be a different check.
Well, give me a.
Well, I just have to have a combination of items to. But see, the tinkering I've already done is Rozzy himself.
Do a perception check.
Okay. What's my perception?
Interesting.
So that's a 14.
I think the helmet looks pretty seamless, but you feel like as you examine it, you can, and Rozzy's going to kind of like trying to like nibble at it, but it's not really getting. But it's kind of like almost like on a rawhide where the dog can't quite get the grip on it, and it's just more like that he could eventually gnaw through this, but it might be several days of him constantly gnawing at this.
Okay.
But as you're looking at this, you think you can actually see the mechanism in which this, what looks to be a single molded piece, actually would split open. You think you can see? You think you understand like the mechanism of how this would actually open up?
Can I like drag it back to my shop so I can mess with it?
With the still in the hand, you just drag it a whole.
Still in the hand, just drag
Look,
the whole.
if you need me to cut this motherfucker's head off, I will do it. I'll use his own halberd to cut this son of a bitch's head
No,
off.
you think you see like there's actually a way just to remove the helmet.
I have all my tools with me, so I just plop down
Yeah, so you
and sit there and fuss with it.
As far as we'll get to that, we'll come back to that in just a second.
Okay.
As far as looting the bodies, the formerly hooded figure really has.
Who's our horse person?
Horse person?
Hordes
Hordes.
Hordes
person.
person is I.
Oh, okay.
Really doesn't have anything on him except for this halberd.
Is there any distinguishing features of the halberd, like markings or?
Yes, that's very important.
Being a dwarf.
Yes,
A smithing mark.
No, not so much as smithing marks. This looks almost like it was formed without having a hammer having touched it.
Wow.
Which in and of itself seems strange. Do a perception check for me.
Me or?
Yeah, Corbin.
Perception or investigation?
Either.
11.
11. You pick up on. You can see some symbols that, as you were to turn this, it catches when the metal catches the light just a specific way. You can see that there's not quite an etching, but there's symbols in the haft of the halberd.
Written in what language?
You don't know. You're not sure. You haven't seen this language. You're not. It's very difficult to see too, because it's almost like you have to catch it. Like if you're looking directly at it, you would never see it. There's nothing that you could see by feeling it. But as you turn it, it kind of when it catches the light a certain way, it refracts a little bit.
Using my skills as a documenter, I would like to transcribe these sigils onto a piece of paper.
Okay.
Or parchment.
Copy them all down.
Or vellum.
No,
So
no
you're-
vellum
so-
here.
No vellum. Oh, fair. I accept it.
So yeah, I think Thunuk might have something to say about the use of vellum. Nah.
So okay, now DM.
Dicks.
DM. Is there what result is there when Hugon picks this halberd up because it is a weapon he is intimately familiar with?
It is
Intimately.
very well made and balanced.
Like it feels like silk in your hands, right? Like
Yeah, it is.
moves beautifully. Okay. That's concerning.
So just very well constructed, very well made. So Dren, as you're sitting there with your tools and you've kind of figured out, and you're working on this helmet here, and as you're doing that, all of a sudden you find just the right combination of where the tools need to go, and it just click.
I'm lock picking his head.
Yeah, basically it just goes.
That's fucked up. That's weird.
and you hear almost like these series of gears and latches as you can hear like something happening, and then the helmet just sort of
Like Iron Man.
yeah, there's
What?
almost like this release of gas, and it just
Luke, you
opens.
have saved me, Luke.
And now where there was no seam, it's like this little escape of gas, and now
Right.
it's opened up just a
Okay.
little bit.
I love it.
I want to take it off.
Okay.
And I almost don't care about the head. I want the thing.
You almost don't care about
Almost
the head?
don't.
What?
So she
No.
does that.
What?
I like stuff. I don't care about people. I like stuff. And the
Okay.
helmet interests me.
Okay, cool. No, that makes perfect sense.
But because this is integral to something of mine, I slightly care about who's in it. But I care more about the helmet.
Who is in it?
Everybody do a perception check real quick for me.
All right. Oh no, I lost my die. Fuck. Oh,
Black
no.
die.
Just while they've been doing this, not Hugon, Thunok's been going around doing like mini last rites because they're dead, but he doesn't really like these people.
I got
Really?
a 6.
Mini last rights? Really?
They're like, you died.
May your body return to fuck
Yeah, pretty
off.
much.
May you return to
jerk.
nature.
Like, and
And you go to hell. No.
All right. what are the
It's
other
an Oprah
perception-
singer. And you go to hell. And you go to hell.
A total of 20.
Total of 20. What else did everyone else get? Yeah.
I got a 6.
yeah.
I have a total of 9, which makes
9.
sense because like I'm trying not to
Also
die.
9.
Thonic, yeah,
My
also-
gnome ADD kicked in, and I'm just focused on the helmet.
So, Corbin, you notice sitting on the edge of the building that was just lit on fire by both Thunuk and by Drenmai, what appears to be an old man.
What?
Sitting there, an old man in beggar's garb, feeding some birds next to him. And to answer your question, Hugon, you when the mask is opened and you takes the
Sorry.
when he takes the when the helmet is taken off, you see the face of Marcus Valander.
What? You're what?
And you all
What?
awaken in your beds.
Oopsie.
And you all awaken in
Oh, what?
your beds at the
Oh, God
anvil.
dang it.
Marcus Valander.
Wasn't at.
Like,
I wasn't
Marcus
in bed.
Valander.
That has
What?
relevance.
Yes, it has relevance.
I know
has,
it does. Like,
I wasn't in bed.
Well, wherever you were, like when this all started.
When we left.
So
or
you
when we-
Thunuk,
At
you
least
find
5
yourself.
hours.
I was in my closet.
Yeah, like so Dren, you find yourself back in your bedroll sleeping, or where you were near the other the merchants. Corbin and Hugon, you find yourself downstairs, or excuse me, Corbin, you were whittling at the top of the ladder, whittling some dice.
The nook was on the door, I think.
Thunuk was literally the door. Hugon, you were on your patrol.
Right.
You find yourself there.
Now, did I fall unconscious or do I just like, whoa, I'm on patrol?
Yeah, did it blink for us? Or do
Uh,
we just kind of like haze in?
It just one moment to the next.
Huh.
God damn.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not yet morning then.
No,
No.
it's like, it's been 1 second.
So, I had the helmet in my hand. Is it gone?
Is gone.
Damn it!
Fuck.
I wanted to tinker with it more.
Oh, no. Okay, I saw the face of Marcus Valander.
Yes.
Oh.
Do I have
Okay.
anything close to me to throw? Like, in game? Not IRL.
There's your dragon.
No. I love Rozzy. I don't want to throw Rozzy. Damn it.
Fuck, Brian.
I know. I have a hammer in my pocket. I'm going to throw my hammer at the wall.
Okay.
That's 1d4 damage to the wall.
Well, no.
That's a
First, you have to
3.
make an attack throw. So
So I'm gonna wander over to Dren
Hmm.
So you're
and
throwing a hammer at the wall.
go, what the fuck was that?
In reference, in reference to everything or in particular the hooded people?
You may have to ask him that.
Okay.
This is an opportunity to roleplay.
I'm gonna. I'm still mad because I'm throwing a hammer at the wall.
I'll let her throw it. I'll walk over. I'll pick up the hammer. I'll bring it back, and she'll probably throw it again.
I'll throw it again.
No, I didn't want this hammer.
Fucking hammer! God. Okay.
I'll walk over. I'll pick up the hammer. I'll put it in my pouch.
Okay.
I'll walk back and I'll go, I repeat, what the fuck was that?
I'm not sure.
Well, they certainly seem to know you.
Yeah. So I don't know how we got there, but at least I'm relieved to know that it wasn't just my dream. So first off, this was a collective either experience or something that I didn't just dream. So that automatically makes me feel better that I'm not
Yes.
crazy.
Well,
Because of this.
Yeah, not entirely at least.
your sanity remains to be proven.
That's
Crazy.
I'm not crazy. It wasn't just me that happened to, right?
What? What happened?
That we all went to Pinedale and we fought things and things were exploding.
What's a Pinedale?
The town we were in.
I've been sat at the edge of the ladder all night.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, no, you're asking me what just happened, God damn it. So something had to have happened.
Aye, you were screaming a lot.
God damn it.
I'm only joking, Dren.
What?
Perturbed.
Confused.
Angry.
Anger. Another hammer out of the pouch in the wall.
That cloaked figure seemed to know who you were.
They came to my shop
Okay.
about a year ago.
A year from now or a year from like 9 months from now?
No. Well, we're back in present, so a year ago.
Okay.
I don't know when the hell we were. I don't know if that was past.
And
Okay, so. But I never saw. All I ever saw was a cloaked person. So I can't tell you if that cloaked one was the same one or if it's a group of them.
did
But
it
a cloaked-
sound the same?
I couldn't tell.
Do you mean you couldn't tell? You'd heard it talk before?
Okay, DM, is it the same voice that I heard, or was I able to tell?
It was the same voice.
It was the same voice. Okay. Because when this person entered my shop, it was Marcus. Okay, so it was a person.
We'll say person.
Person.
Aye.
So when they entered my shop, they gave me a job to do. This was a year ago, and they said they would come back in a year.
And the job being
And they gave me some shiny stuff, and they
that-
gave me a set of plans
that you
that I finished because they were incomplete.
okay. What did it do
I made a lantern.
that you now use to fire laser beams?
Uh-huh.
Right. And they want the lantern back.
They want the lantern back.
So why not just give it to them?
It's mine. I figured it out,
We can make another one.
but I can't.
Why not? God, it's like talking to a fucking child.
That's the whole point. there's a certain component and there's a certain gem that is used. Okay, how am I going to explain all of the intricacies of that?
Why don't you just explain it and not treat me like I'm a fucking idiot?
Because I would take like I got one page, I turned it to 20. I can't get another of the central core.
Why
of
not?
What makes it? Nobody knows this. It was already a myth that it existed.
Okay. What? Why not?
You lost me. Why not? What?
What are we talking about?
What are you talking? Huh? ADD. Oh, shiny.
Confusion.
Confusion.
Why can you not get another one of
Explanation.
these? Why can you not
It's
get
the
another
only
one?
known of this gem.
Okay. But, and this might just be my logical brain here, if something that was once thought proven to not exist clearly exists, surely something that there's thought there might only be one of, there's more than one of.
If you and everyone else wants to go help me find another one, I'll make another one.
Well, why don't you tell us what it is?
Because I don't want to.
Well, that might be a problem there. Because if those things come back, I'm giving them the lantern.
No, mine. Shiny. Grabs. Runs away.
Are you
She
moving
says this
through?
and she just sits down like hugging.
Mate.
Okay.
I'm also gonna throw in that they gave it to me. So
No, they hired you to do a job.
they gave me the materials to work with it. They also gave me the plans, but it wasn't finished. My job was to finish it.
Job. Your job.
Yeah. I never said I was honest.
Wow.
With all due respect, and you work for Acquisitions Incorporated, you're not honest.
I'm a hoards person. I hoard shit.
This may be true, but I just have to say, just a tiny little wee thing. You're literally like you're doing things to actively harm your teammates. Keeping your lantern there, right? Actively brought do I still have like the scar on my belly from
No.
where the dude? Okay.
No, you feel fresh as a daisy.
No. I'm not saying am I not healed. I'm just saying, do I have a scar or a wound or something?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Did you see? Now, I'm predicting that's like 9 months or so from now, from the fact it was First Snow's Day, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you see what those things did to Pinedale?
This is true.
To the people that live around you?
Mm-hmm.
Your neighbours,
Mm-hmm.
the town,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't, I don't know, maybe not want that to happen.
The thing about the gems is there's a certain link that I feel to it.
Imagine a
And
dark link.
Imagine a dark link, if you will.
God.
God damn it.
A premium link experience.
R.I.P. RP.
Brian, God.
It all comes full circle.
It all comes full circle. And I can't give it up.
So you're like intrinsically linked to this thing?
I am.
Right.
And I can't explain it, but I can feel it.
If I may, at this point, Thunuk is
Like
listening.
pops his head up through the hole. He just stands up and is like, Hello.
He literally stands up because we're on the second level, and he just stands up. But hi.
There's the balcony there, so he's probably just stood up. And he's like,
Yeah, so while
Right here.
this conversation's happening upstairs, we still have Hugon and Thunuk downstairs.
well, Thunuk has been listening to this conversation. He's like, those people are real? He stands up and he's like, those were real people? Those people are real? They were nice. They liked me.
They did. They are very awesome people.
For his part, Hugon is sitting with his back against the wall, breathing very deeply as if he's trying to dispel nausea from himself. Like, you
Like
know
doing
how
that-
like
You need a brown paper bag.
Like when you've had like one drink too many and
Yeah.
you know you're about to throw up
like
and you're doing the whole.
god damn it, like you're
No,
angry.
no, no,
Can we not talk about throwing up? I just kicked my illness.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a good point.
That's
Like
fair.
seriously, I'm having some flashbacks.
It's
But-
Like
I'm gonna.
Hugon is very like visibly and physically shaken by the entire event. That's the strangest thing that has ever happened in his entire life.
But none of us are actually injured, right? That
No,
is it all.
it doesn't matter.
Well,
To
no,
him,
I'm asking DM.
no.
No,
Okay.
nobody's. You have all of your spell slots. You have all of your stuff.
Right, but it felt real.
Mm-hmm. The memory of it is very
Yeah,
real.
like it to me, to my mind, it happened.
So Hugon has sort of like this, like the tingly sensation of an injury that was
Yeah.
but is not.
Yeah, and like
Totally.
also,
one might call it the phantom pain.
yeah, no, it is a phantom pain. It is 100% that. Thank you,
Also
Konami.
a menace.
Also, yeah.
Sorry. We can't
Hang
get
on.
through
Wait
it.
a minute. Hang on. Wait. Yeah. Sorry. Tiamat approaches
It blows
and
everything.
smites. No, just smites Dren.
Damn.
And
I give her the what's up. Like I give her the nod. Like
yeah, for that. Yeah. That's.
I pick up the lantern and address it to artist formerly known as Hooded Guy,
Put it here.
and
There
just
you go.
throw it into the ether.
So, yeah, Hugon is not having a very pleasant time of this at all.
I would like to hit on Tiamat. No, I'm just kidding.
He seems, I mean, for lack of a better word, he seems very shaken by this entire event. If only for the last moment of it, seeing Marcus Valander.
Did I recognize the face, or was
probably-
I too busy seeing the oracle?
Yeah, you were seeing what you were seeing. Actually,
He ran off, didn't he?
hang on. Let me think for a second here.
Oracle?
Do a
Matrix reference.
no. Do Corbin. Do a history check.
But he ran off, didn't he?
There was
No, he didn't run off,
There was
no.
a like after the archer left, while you were seeing him take the helmet off, I looked up and saw an old dude feeding pigeons.
Yeah.
But you still might have seen the face. But yeah, this way I want to see that history check.
17.
You did recognize him.
Okay.
He this was
And what do I know of this Marcus Valander?
you knew him probably almost a century ago. He was a
I knew him.
yeah, he was a cleric around the Waterdeep area.
Okay.
But as far as you know, he disappeared in Skullport almost a century ago.
Okay. So that would have been passed on to me while I was at the monastery, I guess.
Well, through your family connections as well. I mean,
Okay.
you remember actually not having actually met him, but
Having heard of him.
having heard of him. He had good relations with
Okay.
dwarven clans. He was a friend of dwarves.
Okay.
God damn.
So I'm going to take a moment
Because Jen
and
pissed me off.
no. To consider what I want to say to Hugon, I'm going to say absolutely nothing whatsoever,
Okay.
and I'm just going to hand him a wineskin.
Yeah. Do I need to make a Constitution check to drain this wineskin?
No, you have a hearty.
No,
liver.
Is it dwarven wine?
I will try to drink the entirety of that wineskin in one go.
I thought you
Did-
said you were feeling pukey.
No, I'm not feeling pukey. I'm feeling like
He's feeling shook.
yeah. Like
Did you ever, just out of curiosity, Hugon, did you ever give your full name
Yes.
to anyone?
Yes, he did.
I believe I did. Hugon Valander, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
almost certain.
When we did the roundabout
That's right.
introductions, wherein Corbin was like, "Hi," and we're all just like, "We all gave our names.
Yeah.
What about you?"
I gave first and last name. And even if I hadn't have said it, even if I would not have said it out loud and like in the stream, like he would have done it. Like
Yeah.
that's a
Okay.
point
No,
of pride.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was just okay.
So he like it's very clear to what everybody's. I mean, if they recognize this person,
Well, the only person that recognized him aside from you was Corbin.
right, Corbin. But like Valander is a known name to everybody. I have said it to everyone.
Yeah, your name. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna. After I hand him the wineskin, I'm just gonna take up my position once again at the top of the ladder. I'm gonna go back to whittling the cube down into a small round ball and just pop it in a pouch on my side, and have some thoughts.
Yeah, I have many thoughts. There are a number of thoughts.
I
I
am
would like
also
to have-
going to pull out some parchment and document everything that fucking happened.
Because Dwarf is still next to me in the area, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I saw him write down the letters. I want to look at him and say, do you still have those letters or scripture that you saw?
Do I still have the letters?
Yeah, you did have that documented. That came through. Yeah.
The letters off the haft of the.
Wow. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
So he has those.
Wait, so he wrote that down and it translated from the illusory dream state to reality?
It did.
Wrote it down
Oh.
on his personal thing. We didn't take anything back that wasn't already ours, and the
Dungeon
parchment
Master.
was his.
What did Marcus Valander look like? Did he look old? Did he look in his prime? What did he look like?
He
Mummified.
This is
looked,
important.
not quite mummified, but he looked old,
Ancient,
ancient.
like well beyond what is possible for a human lifespan.
Up there.
Okay.
So if we're talking about in terms of this era, he looked maybe as old as 43.
Okay.
No, he looked.
He was
He-
26.
he
He
was
was close to
26.
death.
I'm 37. I'm not old.
I'm
no,
better.
Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you.
Old woman.
I think I'll
go for a Man.
walk.
Man.
I'm sorry, I have a cold. No, he looked old. Yeah.
Okay.
So almost like if you think Last Crusade, like what the last
Right. But like should not have been to hit somebody so hard,
Yeah.
like frail old.
hmm
Okay. Wow. This is a problem.
So
Fuck.
Thunuk, you had
Damn.
something.
Oh, Thunuk does understand that this was this was like some sort of dream thing, but at the same time, he's like, that was right outside the door. I'm going to look and see if it's still out there.
Okay.
Because there were nice people there and there was a town. And he goes out the front door and looks around and I assume he just still sees the forest.
It's a very peaceful night in the forest. You hear the some of the crickets still chirping. It's not so late that the crickets wouldn't be chirping anymore, and it's the spring the spring chill has set back in. So it's actually for you very very pleasant.
Mhm.
A cool breeze blows across the porch of the cabin. But yeah, there's nothing. You're exactly where you left off.
All right. Before
Anthony comes back indoors and he looks a little bit disappointed, but at the same time he's like,
I know we're going to be wrapping up soon.
he's also a little bit happy.
Yeah, you have that torn kind of like, well, there is these small little things that liked me, but I was in a town, but now I'm in the woods, but without the little things. And
DM, may I make a history check real quick?
you may. It's Dungeons and
And
Dragons.
what I am attempting to discern is there anything in the Valander family history
Mm-hmm.
of being in the Chandlewood? That is what I'm trying to discern with this roll. You don't have to answer, obviously, because I haven't rolled.
Okay.
All right, let me check my modifier real fast. I have a 19 on this roll for history.
Yes.
Okay.
There was
And
this
with
one
that, we're
dude-
going to wrap up for the night.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
I was trying to fit something. I did say I know we're going to be ending soon, but
So, Coda.
the feature of my background
Mm-hmm.
that we played around with a little bit is called researcher,
Mm-hmm.
which means if I don't know something,
You know where the book is.
I know where to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Searching all my book learning type knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
what was the thing that I saw when I disbelieved the illusion, and what would it correlate to?
So at the very beginning,
When I saw the big glowy holy rock thing.
yeah, it wasn't so much that you saw something as much as when you reached out to figure out the presence, whatever it was that was creating this illusion.
Mm-hmm.
The feedback you got was something similar to that of a mountain. It was just this presence that was almost beyond comprehension how large it was. That if you were standing in an empty white space and had this thing in front of you, it would be like almost incomprehensible in both directions. You wouldn't be able to see either how far it goes, how far up it goes. You wouldn't be able to see just this large presence of will. Was what you felt for that.
But I still felt that holy sort of radiant sort of presence thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, just out of interest, while I'm on the subject, did I recognise the dude feeding the pigeons?
That's a good
That's
question.
very important.
Do a we need to do a check for that. Would that be a history check? Would that be a religion check?
It's up to you. They're both +2, so
So yeah, okay, roll for either one. That's fine.
so 18.
18. No. You
Okay.
did not recognize them.
What race was he?
He looked human.
Okay, cool.
So on that note, let us draw this session to a close.
Yeah.
What we will do is we will take another quick humanities break.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Raz again for 50 bits. Imagine, if you will, a dark radiant damage.
Yes.
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 And clues spanned 10 individual bits with PJ Salt, PJ Salt, PJ Salt, PJ Salt, PJ Salt.
Mine,
PJ
mine.
Salt.
All of the salt.
Damn lantern.
All of the salt.
Damn it.
So, yeah, thanks everyone for the bits. Thanks for tuning
Yep.
in. We will be going away for about 5 minutes to use the facilities. We'll be doing table talk. We will obviously be coming back here for the next episode of Team X in 2 weeks, which I believe is March 3rd.
It
Ish.
is It will be.
To the calendar.
It's the 3rd.
It is
3rd.
the
It is.
3rd. Yep.
Yep. So that'll be when we will be streaming this again. But of course, you want to follow us on the Twitters. And
Correction. 4th.
No, it's the 4th.
the
Yep.
4th. Okay, the 4th. That is even better.
Do stick around because we will be doing table talk after this.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
All right.
Bye.
Deep within the core of the forest can be heard and hear a spirit song sealed from long before. Now awaken to devour the essence of our soul.